Yes, well, I'm finna record this fucking video again for the third time. So this is the case for giants. Do giants exist? Are they real? And the reason why I'm asking this question is because I've recently, been reading different books, the Book of Enoch, different books that I know that they don't read in the Bible, in the churches and shit like that. So I've been looking into a lot of information from different sources, and I'm just trying to figure out if there's any proof that there's a such thing as or giants. Besides, the NBA player, we see it all the time and it seems normal because of NBA players. I'm talking about something a little more, a little more different. So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna start with this guy named Sultan Kosin. Here goes some images of Sultan Kosin. Okay. It says Sultan Kosin is a Kurdish public figure, former herder who holds the Guinness World Record of tallest living man, 251 centimeters. That's 8 foot 2.82 inches. Okay, so you can look that up when you get time. Let's look. Um, Let me start off by saying I'm not making this video to make anyone feel to pick or make fun of anybody, because of their condition or whatever. That's why I say I want people to research this on their own time. Um, let's look at this right here about. She's gonna talk about gigantism. Where is it? Right here. Let's listen to what she got to say about gigantism.
Now, this case here really showcases the extremes, the bell curve, if you will, of human growth, from some of the tallest to not so tall. This is our Mutter American giant. He stands 7 feet 6 inches tall and is the second tallest skeleton on display in the world. Now, he represents a pathological condition called pituitary gigantism. So what does that mean? There's two different ways you can be tall. You can be genetically tall. So for instance, Yao Ming, who's a basketball player, he's also 7 feet 6 inches tall. But our gentleman here would not have been a very good basketball player because he's pathologically tall. Pituitary gigantism basically means his pituitary gland failed to shut off at the time it should have. And this results in the growth of your skeleton, your muscles, connective tissue. But what it doesn't really result in is the growth of your internal organs to be proportionate. So if you can imagine, this gentleman here probably had the internal organs designed to keep a body around the size of this skeleton maybe. Doesn't work out very well. Very often people with pituitary gigantism die of some sort of heart or lung issue. Now, pituitary gigantism, aside from causing extreme growth, also has very distinct physical characteristics that would differentiate them from somebody who, let's say, is genetically tall. And those are the distended rib cage. The skull is extremely robust, and it's hard to tell with the skeleton, but believe it or not, the hands and feet are actually larger in proportion to the size of the body. And the limbs, the arms and the legs, are also quite elongated. Now, pituitary gigantism still exists to this day, and the key is early intervention. Once you've reached an extreme height, there's really not much doctors can do even today, so early detection is the key. And then what they have to do is basically shut down the pituitary gland, and that can be done by either surgery, medication, or even radiation. Now, on the opposite...
Okay. So, um, that gigantism comes from is still biological. That's what they saying. It's something. It's DNA is dealing with your body. All right. They're dealing with genes. So now let's look at this right here. Let's look at I'm gonna let you look at this right here. It's called Doc's Superhuman World Tallest Children. You know, I'll let you look into that um on your own time. The reason why I'm making this video is because I've been looking back into a lot of books. I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm trying to put the pieces together and make sense of a lot of things that going on. Maybe things that been taking place in a time long ago, and it's still happening to today, and it's still happening because maybe it's genetic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that's happening today still going on because it's blood has something to do with the blood. Genes. The Bible was saying something about even though I'm not a subscriber of the Bible as a religion, I will never, hold the Bible as my religion. I look at the Bible as a source of information. That's all it is. And if the information can be verified or proven, I'll go along with it. That's with any book. If it can be proven and not be proven by deceptive means, fake evidence, manufactured evidence, stuff like that. I don't deal with that. Real evidence, real proof, then I'll go along with it. Now, it says in the book that there was Nephilim tribe. The book of Enoch said that there were fallen angels who made it with women and had giants. They said that these giants and tribes or whatever, they plagued the earth and they subdued man and hurt men and enslaved men. So now, my point of view is, if someone is born um, of an abnormal height or have any type of abnormality, they're not responsible for that because they were born. They didn't have nothing to do with their creation, right? I don't heard a lot of mess from different occult circles. You pick your parents and you chose to come here and all this old crazy mad thinking. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but like it said in the book, it said it had the what it said something about the potter, the thing that's made. Shall it say to the potter, why hast thou made me so? You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the thing that was made. It has to do with the source, though. Where does it come from? Everything that I do, I always look to the source of the information, the source of anything. Where does it come from? Where is the origin of a thing? So, um, when I see scriptures in the Bible about it's saying kill all the ones that look like this or have these types of features, or the Canaanites and all these different things, I don't agree with that. So the whole point is these giants have an origin. Everything has a origin. Everything it's in your blood, but everything goes back. Now I don't know about modern genetic testing and all this stuff. I believe a lot of that information is flawed. A lot of the scientific information we have today is flawed. Um, they're merely constructs. Um, but this stuff right here is very interesting to me. You ain't gonna hear none of this stuff talked about in the church. The only way you find this type of stuff is online. So it's just something that's very interesting. To me. And that's all. I just wanted to make this quick video about giants.